You know, when you work at home, you lose track of things like when the month changes. I almost said this was February. No, Thomas, it's March. Oh, boy. I love being my own boss. I'll just tell you what, though. It's the best employer I've ever had, right? That whole thing. So, Tuesday, March the 3rd. Okay, now, yesterday we took a look at the big macro picture of everything that was going on this week. And I also put that in the show notes. Through the week, we will pick apart a lot of those energies because mostly it's all going to still be in place. Mercury is knocking on the door of going back into Aquarius. That'll be interesting. Mercury back in Aquarius for the last week of this retrograde. But what I thought we would focus on this week is the square between Venus and Uranus and Saturn-Pluto. Now, on Friday's episode, we talked about the coronavirus. Here's what's wild. Here is where, if you just had any notions to go to your local casino and bet against astrology, here is why you might want to think against it. So we have Uranus in a square with Saturn-Pluto. Now, that firmed up around January 15th. Now, the first coronavirus case was reported December 31st. So that would have definitely been in that waxing period of that square aspect. So when we think of Uranus, we think of one thing in particular: society, tribe, groups of people. Also, surprises, things coming out of left field, the unexpected, the unordinary. Square Saturn-Pluto, and Pluto rules viruses and infections. Now, go ahead and place that bet. I'll watch. So that is more than coincidentally ironic that right during the build-up and the crescendo of Saturn's square and Pluto's square to Uranus, that this outbreak hits. These are big, major energies going on right now. And now Venus is pulling its cart up to the party. And as this stock market drop has happened, that took place with the moon in Aries, which I think was one of the triggers. And also, I think, as Venus rules money and it's starting to move into that square, you've got that aspect as well. So this could continue to be interesting. Now, another one for today is the moon is square to Neptune. And Neptune is square to the sun, both, of course, in Pisces right now. And I know in the notes yesterday, I put the moon square to the sun. The moon was square sun yesterday, and I don't think I got to it in the thing. We just had so much yesterday, and I was just throwing it all down. But with that moon in that square position to sun Neptune, I mean, there are some times when the astrological energy is just really, really strong, and this is one of those times. Now, I want to shout out to my friend Sunny Nights 68 on iTunes, who wrote a review that said, this would be great if you applied it more to areas in our chart. And then Sunny Nights 68 came back and increased her review to 5 stars and put a thing in there and just said thank you for doing it, and she updated her original post. So Sunny Nights 68, thank you for that. Now, I'm going to take it one step further for you and everyone else. Where does this affect your chart? Well, first of all, find Capricorn. And just a few degrees before Capricorn, it's like right on the line of Capricorn before things move into Aquarius. That's where Saturn and Pluto is sitting in your chart. And if you don't have easy access to this, I've been mentioning a couple of apps for the phone. Time Passages is a good one. Astro Gold. You can go to astro.com and astro-seek.com. All good sites, all good resources for you to get a daily chart. Look at Capricorn. Where is Capricorn in your natal birth chart? Now, here's where this gets interesting. So then find Aries. And again, right on the line, straddling the line between Aries and Taurus, Venus is in Aries, Uranus is in Taurus. Now, if you have your exact birth time, then you will notice what houses those 3 signs are in: Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus. So you would expect that those houses would be affected by these energies, those areas of your life. Now, the other thing you can look at are the qualities. So we're dealing with two cardinal qualities, Aries and Capricorn, and one fixed quality, and that's Taurus. So the signs that are in these quality areas can also be affected. It's kind of like kissing cousins, if you will. So from the cardinal perspective, you could also look at where not only Aries and Capricorn, we've already looked at those. Now find Cancer and Libra. Is anything going on there? Then from the fixed Taurus sign, you can also look at Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. What have we not covered? What is left? Well, the mutables. So Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces are kind of left out. Well, Pisces isn't because the Sun and Neptune are there, and that's some very prominent energy right now. You get the idea. This affects about 10 of the signs in your chart. That's why this is so powerful right now. But I think we are seeing things and signs in the heavens and on earth that are worth taking extra note, and that's why I'm drilling down deeper on this. So if you wanted just the typical latte, hey, the moon might trigger something because in the spiritual realm because it's square Neptune, well, I think we went a little farther beyond that, but that's there too. That is there as well. We'll keep picking this apart as the week goes on. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.